And top of the morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, or afternoon or evening, or wherever the hell you are in the world. This is Noppers, and this is another Hell Let Loose stream. We are doing, well, we were doing a friendly followed by a seasonal today, but I think the seasonal has been a forfeit. Unfortunately, one of the teams wasn't able to get the correct number of players, or enough players to actually meet the quorum required. But I'll watch that chat in throughout this match that I'm about to stream. And if it changes, then we will be on for the next 3 hours or so. If not, this is going to be hopefully a 1.5 hour match. Mash-up between Chimera and Caveiras. I hope they'll pronounce that right. It means skull in Portuguese, by the way. And this is, Caveiras is actually part of the OGT CAV team that, someone just did a jump scare from Mario Kart. Thank you very much, Mario. Oh dear, love you, man. Yeah, a little bit of a jump scare there, Mario, so well done. So, effectively, the OGT team, I think, hasn't got enough players for the seasonal, but this is a pre-match warm-up for CAV against Chimera, and the seasonal match was meant to be Ocelots versus OGT and CAV, and the Ocelots have a bunch of Chimera players in it, so if you're lost by now, go back and play the video again and just see if you can track what I was talking about. So effectively, we're watching Chimera play Caveiras in a friendly match, practice on Samuri Dumont for shenanigans, 36v36, and then if the seasonal goes ahead, it will be Ocelots with some Chimera players always, of course, as part of Ocelots. Ocelots versus OGT CAV. If not, we're only going to watch this one match today. The teams are about to go live here on the flip, so I'm not going to bring up anything else. And Mario's just subbed. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We always enjoy a good set of Mario Karting in my streams. Mario tends to be... let's turn that off. Boom, there we go. Mario tends to be all over the place when it comes to karting. It's really good fun. All right, I just got to get rid of some screens here. That's not the one I want to get rid of. They're live now anyway, by the way. So I'll do the quick refresh of all the stats. That should refresh automatically. Where's that artillery squad? Watching. There we go. Oh, hang on. Bam. I'm in the squad. Keep the roll. Spawn in. Deploy. Happy with that. We'll get that stats going. We've got the kill feed down the bottom there. Boom, bam, and there we go, and we're away. So Curls has created the squad for me. Looks like all my stuff's working okay. I'm gonna have to turn that music off quickly, and we're just got to reset these things here. So that's got to go like that. The banner refreshing, the map refresh, the kill feed refresh, tank score refresh, 18 kills refresh, melee refresh, and team comparison refresh. So what will happen is you'll get the stats as per normal. That's Talabrowski looking after us there. That's how it's going to look. And then we'll get back up to this. So it looks like they're rolling Dugout today. I wasn't sure about which one they were going to do. And I've got to get the in-game sound going, don't I? And get rid of the music for you. But Dugout's the one they're going to roll. Now, this is a 36v36. So let's get rid of the music. Bam, gone. And, oh, actually, that's not what we're going to do. We want to do it this way. So we'll put it like that. And we'll turn that off and we'll put in the speakers there. So 36v36, but oh, hello plane. That seems to be in the right spot to see the planes fly past. So because it's these points here, Brick or Hugh goes farm in the dugout, we're not going to see anything over here. It's farm side. I genuinely don't expect to see anything over there. If we do, great, but I doubt it. So the kill feed will be in the bottom right-hand corner there of the screen, as we always have. We've got the banner down the bottom so you can actually track your favourite players as they run through. Then we get the 2 kill scores up on the screen there as well. It gives you an idea of which team's doing what and how they're performing. Now, let's talk about... let's not talk about what's going on here. Let's talk about this, and we'll get that. There we go. So we'll have a look at what CAV are doing. Okay, half a truck full almost of shenanigans there. Tank there. They're still getting their stuff together up here. They're behind. That's not good for them. They're going to start late on dugout. They've got a couple down here on the point already, setting up some OPs and stuff. Tank there, rather light tank. So being the allied side, that'll be a Stuart. And you can see up the top there, Chimera, the Axis, Caveiras are the allies. There's a truck half full there. All right, down here, Chimera much more organised on this particular one. Half a truck full there, 3/4 of a truck full there, another sort of a third of a truck there, and all sorts of stuff. And they're sending up the 3 grid squares. So Caveiras are just a bit behind here. They've got 20 seconds, so they will get there in time. But they did fluff around a little bit here, so I reckon they'll just be a little bit scattered on the first push in. Dugout, of course, we'll just take a quick look now at what dugout looks like from the ground level. You've got that, as we do a big gut drop there. I hope you enjoyed that. See that hill there straight in front of us? All right, so that little hill there is quite important. We'll circle around and have a look at that shortly. That area there is huge and important. Good camping spot back here for long-range fire, including tanks. Same sort of up here, but I think the south side gets the better advantage for tank shooting. So Chimera with a slight advantage in my opinion, but don't quote me on that, of course. Now, the tanks are going to play on this map pretty heavily because it is such a bocage-style map, but there's lots of open spaces. And so we will see Mario Kart loop around and do Mario Kart things. And I'm looking forward to that. It's always good for a few lols. This is a practice, but they do all take it quite seriously. The game is on, and we're looking for any early rocket kills. That's what that kill feed's for down the bottom there. We've got the trucks there coming in on the right. Over the back there, I can see the Puma pushing right across middle. Artillery starting to come in now. There will be one artillery, I think, which is untouchable. Bam, that's a first hit on something. That truck just died on the left there at about the 10 o'clock position. No infantry coming out of that. I think Chimera got a first kill there. There's a shed load of trouble down here, though, for Chimera. They've got a Greyhound coming in. There's another Puma. Truck down below us. All sorts of things going on. Breezy's jumped out. He's popped a rocket into somebody. That truck's dead. Chimera taking the point. Another truck over the side there at the 1 o'clock position. Stuart on the left there, 10 o'clock. Oh, God, it's absolute chaos at the moment. And Emma Lena is now shot down by the extensive CAV force that's in this set of buildings here. And we did see the Greyhound loop around behind there. And the Puma, don't know where the hell it went. Oh, it went right around the back. So it's looking to hit the early garrisons, and it's done that. It's taken out, it'll be a tour. Is it a tour? Yeah, it is. Test. I got my children sitting behind me. It's test. They're listening, and I'm not going to use the bad words. All right. So test is your name for the rest of the game, mate, and not what it actually says. I'm sorry. Diesel there setting up a camp spot, but look at that. There's a Lux there. It's now getting hit by, I assume, the Stuart. It's putting rounds down range at that. That far left flank, as we can see there, it's got a great force of CAV in there, so they'll lose the point early, but they'll still have a good position to put fire support in, although there are rockets coming in. I could see that just then. Blue there trying to set up in the building with a machine gun. Now, the other area we didn't talk about was AA battery. We didn't get time to really talk about that. And you can see both teams have got something scattering over here, but CAV have gone with a little bit more aggression on this side. And across the middle here, where I said there was an important area, that's that ridge line up there where Hollow and Kincaid are currently sitting with Exiled. And that'll be a defensive line set up. And then well done to Chimera taking that first point. Funnily enough, I did say there was nothing going to be happening at Pierre's rather. And here we are. We've actually got a bit of CAV moving out there. So they're probably trying for the long game a little bit out here. We've got reasonable, look at that big spawn wave coming in now. So CAV, with not a great start for them. They had quite a few troops there slaughtered on that early truck kill and other stuff. We've got the CAV team now just trying to consolidate here. There's a 75 there. It's been hit by something, but it's also getting touched up. It's touching up Scooby-Doo and everybody else in there. and quite a CAV force coming in here. So Chimera going to have to be very careful. Not a lot of defense on the point there, and I'm seeing Totem push straight in the front door here for Chimera, against Chimera rather. Gosh, I'll get my words right eventually. Rambo here has got to run forward and take all of that out. There's a rocket, long bomb rocket coming in from Espartanus. It didn't hit anything at all except the ground, but he's obviously suspecting there's something in there. There's actually not. There's a Luke's camped in on the point itself. That's the only thing really helping Chimera at the moment. The infantry's getting slaughtered all over the place here. There's Hollow there, just lost his squad leader to that Totem guy that ran up. Chimera now getting the defense back into position. They've got to push forward here, out of the point. Gang's right up there. That's pretty good. Great work on the left flank here, actually. That Luke has pounded the Stuart, pushed it back, and the infantry's been able to push up as well. The Stuart has damaged pretty heavy, but also I assume the Lukes took out quite a bit of that infantry because there's not anything left here now. Big long bomb there from who the hell sent that in? Where are they coming from? What the hell? Tell me that doesn't look like it's coming from off the map. It's clearly not, but what the hell? Okay, moving across this way now to see what's happening in the middle. And Rambo's made his way all the way forward, but then he's been shot down for his trouble. But they have pushed out the point just slightly here, and that's what Chimera needed. Let's get across here and have a look at what Exile's doing. This trench system is forever somewhere we see these guys fighting on this map. It's always got a fight going on in it. Doesn't matter where the spawn points or cap points are, rather. At the time, there's always a fight going on in this trench system. It's just a popular spot, isn't it? Everyone wants to camp next to this hill. I mean, it's the high ground, isn't it? There's the 75 around the back there. Shadows is going to try and get in Satchel here. That's what he's trying to do. All right, let's have a look now. We're just watching what's going on here. Exile's pushing up. He's got one. He's hit another. He's going to get shot. Shadows is being picked off. Exile's made his way around. That's the wrong way, right? Oh, and then he's been picked off from over the side there, probably by Totem. He's a bit exposed. That artillery landing, and now that goes back into Cav's favour, that trench system. That 75 is in a great position. Let's have a look where the tanks are. Actually, there's one there. It's on the hill. So the 75 shooting at that. We've got a tank pushing left flank. Gonna have to check that out. There's all sorts of stuff going on map edge. There's the Panzer IV we just flew past, and it's playing trade with the 75. What's over here is shenanigans, or are shenanigans. There's a Luke's pushing. We see the Lukes there. There's a tank that's gone down here. One of the Allied tanks is dead. I don't know where it died. I was watching it on the map, but it's just gone. Here's the Lukes now pushing slowly forward. He's waiting for his infantry to catch up. That'll be a tour, that Luke's. I'm assuming. Yes, it is. Mario, there's the Mario Kart. Hey, what's the Mario doing? Off he goes, up the side here. Let's watch what happens here now with Mario and his little cart. Everybody else in that is along for the ride, to be honest. And I think Mario pretty much drives like me, by the way, or I drive like him, one of the two. Chaos. Oh, look at this. Beautiful shelling there on that building. Just killed all the things and just gets smashed for his trouble. I don't know where that round came from, but it came in and smashed him. Oh, it's that 75 has rolled across. Okay, is that the 75 from the middle? No, there's a second one. So another 75 has come out and shut down this flank. That's a good move from Cav, actually. They knew they were in a bit of trouble out here because the infantry was dying, and that 75 is now rolling forward. He's going full send. He's going to get nailed by cannon, though, if he's not careful. Has no idea cannon fodder's in the building right next to him. He's taking a look, though. Is it a 3? It's a 3. And it's now sitting in position. Watch this. Cannon's going to pop a rocket in its side. Oh, there it is. Bam, one in from cannon fodder. The tank now in a little bit of trouble. He's looking to see if anyone comes out. Saxon's now pushing up. There goes infantry. Oh, that is a great kill from Cannon. Now he's going to put another rocket into that tank, I reckon. Saxon's got to protect him. Looking for ammo is cannon fodder. Really good stuff here from the Chimera team. Saxon's now got to watch and protect. There it is. Bruto rather, is coming through there. Great kill from Saxon. There's fire support coming in from the other side there, trying to protect this 75, which is getting absolutely wrecked by cannon fodder here. Another one will go straight into it. That tank is pretty much stuffed right now. It's been picked also. It's a 3, remember that. So the fact that they had infantry sneak up on him and do this to him. There she goes, cannon with a great kill. And there's a supply truck coming in now, but it's all on the back foot again on the left flank here for CAV. Down on the point itself, Chimera have pushed them out beautifully here. This left flank push is great from Chimera. Cross in the middle here now. Rockets coming in onto the hill there. Looks like they lost their Panzer IV up here though, Chimera. Yes, they did. So a good kill there. I'm assuming that was pincered by stuff. Totem racing across the open field, gets shot for his troubles. Exile wears one from the Rocketeers just then. AA battery has fallen into Chimera's favour, and that's good news. Nothing going on around the back of the map there. And CAV in a bit of trouble here, folks. They've been pushed right back. They've still got a couple pressing forward here. And Chud Mungus is going to try and clear, what's that? Duke 1822 and Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga we've seen in a few games now, and reasonably good player. So if it's the same one I'm thinking of. So we'll see what happens out on this flank here shortly. But it's all in the middle here at the moment around this sort of mansion, whatever it's called. I don't even know. Chateau? And CAV just in all sorts of challenge that they have to try and work out what to do here to break this Chimera front line, which is just relentlessly pressed out with good tank support. And that 75 was testimony to what's been going on. This death down here. Saxon now way forward. But they are holding here reasonably okay, CAV, but still a fair bit of work to do. Folks, we've gone 13 minutes so far, just for the record. So, you know, it is a long match, this one. There's a supply truck dropping in, and this is interesting, is that is the commander of the CAV team is dropping supplies in amongst where the Chimera players are, right in the middle of the road. Herr Commandant, I don't think he understood the pressure his team's under out here. He's going to get the garrison up, though. He's in the red zone. There's a bombing run from Chimera. Just went through and picked up a garrison, I reckon. And now they've pushed into the chateau. Chimera are really putting the screws in onto CAV here. Although CAV are holding it on this left flank where that trench system is. Well, not left flank, but left of screen there, where the trench system is. They are holding their own there pretty well, but it looks like Chimera have managed to make it out of the point, down that main road, and this is a bit front door-ish for CAV. They're going to have to be careful here and throw some resources at that front door push that's happening right now, because there's not much between that and... Oh, yes, there is. There's fucking miles between it. Where's the next... Oh, there it is. Once they get a line of sight from there, Chimera are able to... Where Gang is, he's going to be able to run along here. Those guys at the front... Chimera are about to pop this match open and take Breakcore battery, because CAV have left that front door area where Gang and Diesel are. They've left it open. Well, they haven't left it open, but they've been killed out of it. All right, and that is going to cause them a lot of problem. They got a couple of squad leaders and a machine gunner here, but Gang's around behind them already. Let's get in and have a look what's going on. Gang just picks up one off to the side. Now Lord Dark sees that. Mikhail's trying to point out stuff. You can see over there where Diesel is, there's quite a bit of CAV. That's a tank, is it? No, that's just a grenade. Someone threw a grenade. Gang must have thrown a grenade. Or Rambo. Rambo has all the grenades. All right, back up this way we go. Big pressure here on the point. Breakcore is about to flip in the contested zone. So in contested up the top there, and that will absolutely wake up CAV. Something just blew up over the back there. I can see the fire burning. Not sure what that was. 2 tanks coming down that left lane. Oh, Chimera are just absolutely pressing here. They're going full send in this match, and it's working. Let's take a look at that kill board there. Look at that. They're slightly up in the Chimera favour. Armour's working out in the Allies' favour there, into the CAV favour. And ironically, although Chimera are winning the press here, CAV are up on the kill board in the top 5. So there's not a lot in those numbers though, but we'll just keep an eye on that, because it's usually an indication when that starts to go in a particular direction, who's actually settled properly into the match and starts to push and perform. So we'll just keep an eye on that throughout this, and we'll see what happens. All right, bombing run comes in. That is the CAV bombing run, by the way. Just around the back there. Watching carefully, Chimera just been pressed off this attack here for a moment because of this, the central push from CAV. They're trying to clean this area back up. There's a tank rolling through there. That's a Panzer IV. Yes, it is. A Panzer IV now moving up there. Tickles. I'll call him Tickles. All right, Tickles is coming in there. Not sure where Mario Kart is. I'm assuming that's the other tank. Yeah, Hot Glass and Mario out there. Then we've got Grug and Peter. And then look, there's the point starting to cap. And there's been an OP spawn. Someone has got forward there onto dugout. What the hell was that? Did I miss an airhead? Yes, I missed an airhead. Oh my God, what a streamer. Completely missed an airhead. Chimera now under pressure on the point. Is it enough from CAV? It could well be. This is a lot of troops here from CAV. They've caught Chimera completely defenseless. DV and the machine gunner are trying to, and the tank machine gunner trying to stop this push from CAV. CAV are right in it, folks. And there's the defense on the other point, and Chimera are going to have to rip everybody back here. That is massive from CAV. I completely missed the airhead. That's unusual. I usually capture every single one, but that one was a brilliant airhead that caught everybody, including Chimera, by surprise. And now, I mean, they are getting shredded on the point here, and that's the push now from CAV getting shut down. But is the airhead still up? Yes, it is. There's a, oh no, that's a, okay, they lost the airhead now. There's still an OP there, so Chimera, plenty to do here to try and shut this down. Boy, that would have scared the shit out of him, wouldn't it? Nobody on the Chimera team watching for the airheads, it seemed. And the tanks have had to come back as well. It's completely closed off the attack from Chimera. They've still got one or two up there, which is good. They can do that, and that's important. You don't completely gut yourself. But I reckon there was a mild sense of panic just then in the Chimera team as they watched that rapidly going down. And the number of people was incredible. Here comes the Tiger as well onto the point, as I said before, and there's a Panzer IV right in amongst it somewhere. I don't even know where he went. Where did he go? Oh, did he back off? Oh, he backed off because he was getting beaten up. So is that Mario Kart there? Mario's brought back his little cart there, and there it is, a scare moment for Chimera. Great work from CAV. Bit lucky that they didn't get spotted with that airhead, but at the same time, you throw the dice, you take your chances, and they almost pulled that off. There's a Panzer IV that's already busted up, that's pushing forward now. King K gets shot there. Got a couple of Chimera players on the point still, and they're now starting to cap again. So it's flicking back the other way. There's at least 5 or 6 there able to spawn in off of the Chimera OPs. They aren't holding it too quickly. There's enough support from CAV, but look over here on this flank, this left flank, as we look at screen, and we've got all of this Chimera coming in out here, and that is all sector weight. And as they start to press back in here, the tanks aren't holding up from CAV. They are just starting to lose off now, and you can see Chimera are just creeping their way up the leaderboard a bit. But on the kill count on the right, there is a gap starting to appear between the number of US Army kills and the number of German Army kills, or the Axis Army kills, and that is why Chimera are starting to take this point, folks. They're just getting the momentum is continuing to just forcefully push its way into their favor in the kill count, in the tactics, and what's going on here. Playing very well, Chimera, today. Very, very well. Although there was that little scare. There's a good spawn wave from CAV. That'll shut them down for a minute. This area here, CAV have just got to take this back. If they don't take this back, they are going to lose that point. There is no question in my mind. And 2 tanks rolling in from Chimera right there. Center of screen, the Tiger and the Panzer IV. Slightly busted Panzer IV, that is. Real trouble for CAV as well in that. They've got no AT in there. What is that getting hit? That's a great shot there from Flynn. In like Flynn throws one at the Greyhound and wakes it up and lets it know that it can't peek there without getting shot. So now it's shooting the trench. It has no idea where that rocket came from. That's how good it was. And now the Panzer IV is pushing up as well. Oh, it takes one for the side. There is a 75 or something over there on the right. There it is. Maybe a 76. The Panzer IV flicks around. Grug. Oh, and it's a great save from the 70. I wanted to say what it is. 75. 75 saves the Greyhound. The Greyhound was in all sorts of chaos there. And the 75 has come through with the clutch shots picked up the Panzer 4. That's good stuff for them. Still losing the point, though. The 75 wants to push forward and take this back, but it knows it's going to get nailed by anything nearby. Don't know where that Tiger is. I think it's just there, actually. Yeah, there it is. It's just camping, oversighting, overwatching. Chimera now dominating Breakcourt. Where is CAV? They are not on the point. They are miles back. They're in big trouble here, CAV. They've lost that town area, as I said before. 75 trying to do anything it can. Rocket goes in from Breezy. A little bit higher, mate, and you would have hit that. It is hard at, what, it'd be about 150 metres range. Maybe 200. He's watching it. There's the push coming through now on this flank. That's a interesting rocket. That's a rocket. And he's been picked off for his trouble there. Saxon actually shot back. Saxon is just camping forward. He's been picked up by Ankush. He's been ambushed by Ankush. And there's a nice kill as well. And Chimera, again, on the point, holding the point at the moment. They aren't able to cap. There's just enough sector weight. If you have a look around, that huge spawn wave coming in over there. Huge spawn wave. And this is wherever bloody dugout is there. And look at that. The Tiger's pushing up. There is the spawn from Chimera. Exiled around the corner here. This is where the play's at the moment. Panzer 4 down there in front of us dead. So they've lost 2 Panzer 4s in quick succession. But Mario and his cart are still racing around there on the left-hand flank. I'm sure there's other important people in the cart, like Hot Glass, but at the moment it's all about Mario, right? Now we've got these guys pushing forward here on the right-hand side. Still Chimera pressing, but they are running against a little bit better defence at the moment from CAV, but they're still too far out of position here, CAV. They've got to do something. Bam! Pell puts a rocket straight through that bloke just then. Are you going to feel that? I reckon he's going to feel that. There's the 75 around the back there, folks. There's Tiger down below us somewhere, watching for that. There, Tiger just absolutely pops around the corner, smashes that. Don't know, it might have been Cannon that got it with a satchel. It could have been either, but I reckon it was the Tiger. He was looking at it. And we will check that quickly. We can do this. And the armor there, that's the comparisons of the armor. Oh, we should probably check out this as well. Anti-tank, there you go. And melee's not up yet. No one's able to kill a melee. Panzer 4, I can see rolling around the back there. Tiger pushing here as well. Again, Breakcore falling in Chimera's favour. Just enough weight in the sector. People in the circle on the point doing the cap as well. Tiger there. Rocket comes across at the Tiger. Miles wide of it, but at least the Tiger now knows it's got threats up there. And all sorts of stuff going on. Chaos abounds in this match, folks. CAV just absolutely on the defensive at the moment, desperately trying to do something. Tiger takes one to the face. What can that Tiger tank do? It's swinging its barrel around now. Not really sure why it's not shooting. There's the machine gun finally coming in. Puts rounds in, suppresses those troops. That's going to help the infantry. Half capped now almost. Half capped now almost here from the Tiger. So if you just joined us, I know the stream went live about 30 minutes ago. If you're just joining us halfway through the stream though, welcome to another one. This is Chimera versus CAV. And it's a friendly 36 v 36. Nice little rocket from Ankush, just slightly short there. 36 v 36 over fighting on Chimera de Mont. The point that they picked was dugout. Here's the overarching map look. Chimera took dugout real quick, folks, and then they've just been pressuring in to break. Or the Tiger there gets nailed. Absolutely smashed. 2 rocket pincer. Lovely work there. That takes the cap down. So they're not capping anymore there. It's on the back foot, although it is backwards and forwards here based on the sector weight. We've got a bit still over here. The Chimera pressed forward, and the areas we wanted to talk about were they've pushed through this front door area here. They've really sustained pressure on this left flank beautifully here and taken out all of the CAV assault down that way. CAV moved out of here wide, and they've just completely shut themselves down on that because it's not working. Chimera, look at where they are. They're all up here. They pushed up this dugout road here. And CAV let him in the front door. They probably just got outplayed a little bit here, and suddenly Chimera were in this sector here, pushing front door, and CAV have been struggling to get it back. They are close to it, though. You can look at the numbers there. They are pressing it pretty well. A beautiful airhead on dugout that nobody saw, including me, managed to get CAV down to about 60% cap on the dugout in return. but Chimera responded very, very well. As I said always, it takes about a minute or so from the moment you have a problem to get people back. And so a minute into that cap, we saw Chimera pouring in 2 tanks, about 15 infantry, and they shut that down. And now it's been the counter since, and CAV have been pressured on this point Brecourt since that time when that airhead went in and didn't work out. And CAV have just lost Brecourt now. So well done to Chimera. They managed to pick that up. And look, it's a sweaty old match here for CAV now. The plan for the stream today was that I was doing this match, and I'm just going to check the seasonal stuff. I was doing this match, and then CAV and Ocelots, CAV and OGT versus Ocelots were supposed to play in about an hour and a half's time, and I was streaming that as well. And it looks like there is a solid forfeit from OGT as part of that. So CAV obviously have got a fair few players, but OGT a bit short tonight. So I'll keep an eye out to see if there is actually any change there, but it looks like it's a forfeit on that. So we'll only get the one match here today, and I'll do the upload of yesterday's match, and we've got another match that's got to be released as well from last week. So YouTube's going to have a bunch of my matches that I've streamed in the last 7 days that you haven't seen yet. And then, of course, this one here is going to be live. Now, CAV is now just getting pressed back again. They're just getting smashed everywhere here. If we have a look at what's happening, we've got Chimera around the back here. Their tanks have been pressured back. That's a Luke's Stewart. They're the American. There's a heavy out here, 76 on that flank, and it's got pressure from a Tiger as well. There's a tank marker there, so they know one's up that way. Let's go over and have a look at this flank, actually. Where is that 76? Where are you, sir? You're down to the right. Down here somewhere is a 76 there. Where those guys have jumped out there. It's been hit. There's a Tiger there that's dead from before. That was a great kill. It might have been hit by rockets and the 76, actually. I did miss that. I saw the kill, but I wasn't sure who shot it. We do have down to the right flank here. There's a Panther, actually. So there's a Panther lurking down here, looking to see if it can hit the 76. That's Peter and Grug. And again, the two-person tanks are actually working pretty well for Chimera, so long as they're keeping an open eye out for getting flanked. We see far too often a 3-person tank getting satcheled in some of these matches, and it's disappointing because that person in the 3rd slot is supposed to just be a swivel head, and you should never be outdone by ambushing infantry, but sadly it sometimes happens. This 76 here, it's got 2, yeah, tell me it hasn't got 2 people that have got blood in their nostrils ready to, the scent of blood in their nostrils ready to come and grab it, right? And Breezy as well, he's going to pop a rocket into it. Saxon there gets nailed. I'm Busy is about to get punched by Gamer, I reckon. I see him on the open field there. Maybe the tank has run off. Gamer's not going to see him. Gamer's completely missed him, and I'm Busy is now pushed forward. A Termo box. Or Gamer's been picked up by somebody there. That's good play here from I'm Busy. He managed to get the smokes up and get forward for the two assault players there. Oh, Vezike or Yosuke has seen him though. He knows he's there. Put him. Oh, he's been rocketed by Breezy. Saving rocket. Oh, oh, that's disappointing. Yeah. Good grenade thrown just before he got rocketed. Okay, but Chimera just pressing real hard here. There we go. We'll watch that up the back here. I'll just have a look around at what's happening. Centurion, Pell, Hollow, and Gruffy setting up, trying to push in at the back there. And you can see CAV have to respond to that. Of course, that's their final point, and they're pulling troops back to defend that. That means they've lost the initiative completely here, CAV. And we'll have a look at the kill board there. It's now 60, about 50 kills ahead rather, and Chimera have moved up on that left-hand side there. You know, armor is about the same as it was before. Rockets about the same. Artillery slightly ahead in Chimera's favour. We do know that there's a very good Rocketeer on the Chimera team, and that today, of course, where is he? There is Curls down there doing the rocketry thing. All right, so we've got this tank down here. It's got a repair station. I'm Busy's in there. The Panther is pushing forward. The 76 has no idea. Here's the first shot. Bam, in she goes. Kills the repair station at the same time. I'm Busy. He's going to put a satchel on anyway, just to make sure. Did he get it off? Izzy K Oh, there it is, a rocket in the tank round and all over Red Rover here. Complete ambush from Chimera on the CAV tank there. Great work. Breezy there is going to have to watch out. He's got an infantry there and a tank shooting. But that was one of the best ambushes I've seen. That Panther has just gone full send to support its troops. There's a garrison around the back here. There is Tickles and I wonder if he got a satchel on it. We're going to watch for that. There's another tank up there. There's a satchelier there possibly, or a rocketeer. I'm not sure which. Go and have a look at this, see what's happening. Something going in there. Is it an airhead? It's a bombing run. Not seeing an airhead going in. It's going for the garrison though. I want to watch what happened over here. Did they get... Where's that tank gone? Up the middle road? Where? Oh, miles off. Miles off. Way up here. There's the tank. I can see it now. The Panzer IV. Doesn't look like it got satcheled. Doesn't look like it got rocketed. So he's just holding position now. I think he sniffed something forward. Bombs is holding position here. What happened back here though is they managed to get a good little setup down here, and they've got a garrison and an OP, and they've got a chance here, Cav. So they're still trying, but they are under so much pressure up here. They've got to push about 4 or 5 troops in this way and just put everything else on full defense. That's what I think they've got to do. And Corina Lam? What the hell? What the hell sort of name is that? 40. 40. There we go. 40 is your name. Well, it's too hard for me to think. Okay, what do we got up here? We got supplies coming in out the back there. It's been spotted. It's going to get taken out. I'm not sure what that was going to be about. There's nobody up there to support that. And here we are with Chimera pushing again firmly. They're Brickle battery. They're 300 meters out from the battery. So CAV have just been pushed right back here. Very, very strong Chimera team today, isn't it? They didn't have the best matchup yesterday in the video that I've done, which I will release later on today on YouTube. I had to wait till the seasonal stuff was over. There was a match I did yesterday. The Ocelots played a friendly, and it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. Let's put it that way. There was a lot of strength in. It was against PF, so Pathfinders and Ocelots had a matchup, and yeah, there were some really good lessons learned, I think, for both teams out of that match. And Chimera, some of the Chimera team play on that particular Ocelots team, of course, as I said before. So we do see, you know, the same players coming across and seeing how they play across each day, right? Yeah, it's so you see people like Centurion, very agile player. He's a squad leader now. He's been a bit of everything this match, I think. But you see the agility of some of these players, and you know, they might have not had the best game yesterday, or maybe they had a brilliant game, I don't know. But they come in today, and that's what the practice is all about. They get in here and they use that, and they use the lessons learned to try and defeat these teams with some different strats and tactics, you know, and stuff like that. So that's why we do these games, and that's why I like to stream them, because I get to see some of the play here that's being practiced out. And of course, for the European Premier League, the Hell Breaks Loose League, oh, that tank's in trouble. Hell Breaks Loose League, that's a 75? 75? 75. Yeah, so Hell Breaks Loose, European Premier League, that tank is in all sorts of trouble. The seasonal, oh, that's unlucky there from bombs. We watched this stuff working and occurring, and where they practice and how they do things, we see that bring across to the seasonal. So it's good stuff anyway. All right, that tank has got pushed all the way back. It's killed all of the infantry that it had to, but yeah, it's a bit quiet there at the moment. There just lots of shooting going on. Good little push here from Chimera at the front there, just cleaning up. They're possibly trying to clean up the garrison, although they just all got shredded as I was talking about them. Grenades all over the place. So that garrison right forward there, this is trouble for them over here too, Chimera, but they're watching that closely. which that's Mario's cart over there we were looking at before. There is that 75 that got pushed back. Chimera just consolidating a little bit here. They aren't able to get in. CAV are doing well on this front defense at the moment, but it's about to go. There it is. Centurion found that garrison, popped it, and that's the end of that. CAV needed to hold that because they're not going to be able to hold this now. Chimera have got the front door. Chimera have got the front door. Where is that tank gone? Where are you, Mario? You're over here. So over here is a bunch of shenanigans with that garrison that's still down here from CAV. I'm only seeing ones and twosies. Memento is in there now because they are so pushed back on defense at the moment that they haven't got the initiative at all in this match, and so they have to try something else. The trouble is everyone's screaming for help everywhere because Chimera are just relentlessly assaulting them, and I think it's a lot to do with the tanks. I think the tanks are actually being outplayed by the infantry and Chimera tanks. It's not just the Chimera tanks, it's the infantry as well. Here's Flynn, he's in. Old joke there. Old phantom joke. No, I'm kidding. Old jungle saying, that's what they used to say, wasn't it? Alright, there's probably... Actually, there'll be a fair few people on my stream who get that reference. Old jungle saying. Alright, what we had to do for entertainment before the internet, eh? Here we go. Chimera, front door push now. Rambo, getting up there with cannon fodder. Cannon fodder with great work before. Twos is pushing in with Diesel. So pair of squad leaders getting ready to clean up this left flank if they can with some of their troops. Breezy there working with Diesel now. So Eyes K or Yeez K or Y, let's call him Y, has been working pretty hard on defense. He's the one that seems to be alive a lot, and he's killing quite a few of the Chimera players, so well played for him. But it is a struggle. They just keep coming, mate. There's Diesel down, it's a good kill. And Breezy as well, so that's great work from the CAV team. DV and 7 out here on the way out on the flank. And this is part of their problem, isn't it, for CAV? He's putting rounds down range there. 7's been picked up. DV's trying to get a machine gun position. He's about to start shredding. There he goes. Picks up 3. There's the truck gone. He's just spraying everywhere. DV's now getting shot at. OCF Fedor. West Jam. They're protecting way out here on the flank. Good kill there on DV. Way out there on the flank. There's quite a few of them. But there's more Chimera coming. And they are front dooring, as I said before. You can see, look, they're just sweeping in through that front door area there. A Macau is there. But there's not enough defending those lines of advance for Chimera. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Chimera players pushing down here against 3 or 4 CAV players. It's enough. Oh, that artillery. That is brutal artillery. I think that might be Chimera artillery too. Yes, it is. So they're not watching their map here. Flynn there is about to get shot for his drop. No, he's picked up Bruto. Saxon got nailed. West Jam has managed to push all the way forward there to where DV was before. And Eldon has made a point from 30 minutes ago about the map edge control. And we're seeing that again. They're just not defending enough. But it's the front push. It's the front push that... oh, there's a 76 now in amongst it. I think that's 76. Or is that... No, that's that other bloody thing. Jumbo, isn't it? All right. I had to learn about that because I'd never taken one out. I'd never even seen one before. So it comes up as 3 dots there, but it's not as powerful as the German tanks. I'd be interested to see what's the resources looking like there. See, no fuel for Chimera. They've really relied heavily on tanks this round, but it has paid off. I need to start looking at where some of these tanks have gone too. We've got one up there, we've got one over here, we've got these 2 down here. That's a pair of, that's a Panther probably, and a 70, and a Panzer IV. There's the, no, it's a Tiger and a 70. A Tiger and a Panzer IV. Right down below us there, and they're doing fire support on that left flank. Rocket comes in from Totem, I think. That was a long rocket. Chimera up on the point now. Gang and Diesel right up there. As I said before, front dooring them too well here. Emma out in the open field. If Emma can get across to the point from there, then CAV have got some questions they need to ask themselves. Because that's all, look at it. That is all open field here, and from high ground as well. And Emma's going to be able to push up on that because there's no CAV defending here. That's crazy, isn't it? That is absolutely crazy. CAV just seem to be missing that bit of control that they absolutely need. Oh dear. So Chimera, it's almost halfway through the match here, and Chimera very much looking like they're going to take this as a 5-er. Out on this flank here, we did have that garrison. It's now gone, but there's one closer. There you go. They've moved in. 40 is there. He'll know there's something going on, I reckon. And the cap's starting to happen in both directions here. Let's get sweaty. Let's not do one cap at a time. Let's send it all at the same time. Bombing run comes in there from Chimera on the point with an airhead as well. They're going full send for the 5-0 here. Cav have taken way too long here to get the push forward on this point. And although they're starting the cap, Chimera are absolutely all over the next point. In that airhead, they got their troops. They pushed in through the front door, ladies and gentlemen. And that airhead's in. Did the airhead just get shot? No, it's still alive. Chimera, oh, it's tight. This is tight. They've got to be careful here, Chimera, because if they lose too many, there's one off the airhead. No, that's up an OP. That jumbo's just getting smashed there at the back. There's a rocket. They're all trying to shoot the air. The airhead's still good. But Chimera in trouble on the other point. If they can't cap... Oh, this is sweaty. This is sweaty. Because look at it. It's just flicking backwards and forwards. Chimera have sent some back. They're trying. There's another tank coming in. That's jumbo around the back there is there. We've got a 76 on the point now. I think Cav are going to hold this. There's not enough here for Chimera. I think Cav are going to hold this, but they got front doored again. We saw this in the a match yesterday too, which again I'll upload. It's uploaded. I'll release it this afternoon. Front dooring. Teams not defending their front door of their point, and the enemy just walking in. And this is a shutdown here from Cav. They've got the 2 tanks plus infantry there. Chimera, beautiful airhead by the way. There's another airhead though. So Cav are going to go for it as well. Here it comes. Oh, it's suddenly got busy. It's a bit sporty all of a sudden. There's a Panther, I think that is, has pushed back. Here comes the airhead. Where is it? Oh, right above us. There it is. It's going to land right there. 40 is in amongst it. He doesn't know there's an airhead there. He's popped the flare up. They'll find Andre is there, but look at him. Look, they've all seen that airhead coming in. What has Cav got? They've got that garrison over there where Macau is. They're all watching this airhead come in. I wonder, chat, over to you, can you shoot an airhead out of the sky with a rocket? Can you hit an airhead in the sky? I haven't Googled that. I would love to know if you could. Alright, there's the bombing run. It's a bit late. Did he blow up his own airhead? I think you can still do that, can't you? His timing was off and he'd blown up his own airhead. Or it got done just before the bombing run came through, I'm not sure. And they're getting shut down over here now. They've got that one garrison here. It's about to get taken out by Exiled and the commander. They know it's in here somewhere. There it is right there. Exiled's on it. He's locked it away and he's now going to take it down. There it goes. That's the end of the Cav push there. Chimera did this before though. Cav pushed and tried something and popped an airhead and they started moving some troops. Chimera were in a little bit of trouble. They shut it down real quick and then suddenly they were on the cap. This is how it went for Breakcore Battery. Chimera flipped it from a, oh, we're in a little bit of trouble here, to a, we're going to cap this and take the next point. And now they're having to push back everything. I mean, the trouble for Chimera here is that Cav have got plenty of stuff back here. They don't have control of the spawn there, Chimera, so Cav are able to throw all sorts of things in here. But the fact that they got front door, Shadow's going to chase that tank. Can he get it? He's going to get it. Oh, it's been shot! The Stewart, I think, just saved. Oh, and Rambo's trying. Sorry, I was a bit glitchy there the way I did that. Oh, Rambo's got to be careful. He's almost got it. The steward is trying desperately to save him. To save the tank. He's almost on the back of that tank. Rambo's trying everything. He's all so close. Oh, there's a rocket. Pell picked him off. Oh, that steward's dead now. Pell has killed Rambo. Oh, that's going in the Book of Grudges, isn't it? Oh, man, we're going to have to clip that shit. Saxon now goes for the satchel. Here he goes. He's going to run in. That tank is just living on borrowed time. Everything's shooting. It's lost its engine now. Now it's in big trouble. Saxon's got the satchel ready for it. Oh, too bad. So sad. The tank had a shot on it, and it's taken the shot. Saxon's got one for the Book of Grudges as well. Who was the tank? Let's go and record it. Here we are. It's Grunk and Pete. No. It was Mario in his cart. Saxon, you've got one for the Book of Grudges there, mate. So the Satcheliers are not friends with the Tankers right now. Ah, dear. But Cav have pushed Chimera just slightly out of the point again. Chimera still forward. Less than halfway to go now, folks. 42 minutes. Dead tanks everywhere. Let's take some stats. Okay, Chimera crawled their way up the left-hand side. Still 50 kills ahead, Chimera. Armor's still in pretty good stead there, but the MGs from Chimera are just on point. They have absolutely got their MGing down pat, haven't they? Rockets okay, artillery, I don't feel like that's recording properly, actually. But it is what it is. We've got some numbers there. Let's pull back that information. And what we might do is we might pull that up. A melee kill. Thank you very much. Whoever that is, I can't read it from my little screen in OBS. So whoever that is, go to the top of the class. Fall off. Well done to you, sir. But this is it here, right? This is the big stuff. Look at the totals down the bottom. 140 difference in Chimera's favour. We can have a look at that stuff. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. What did I need? Oh, the armor kills. What I wanted. Those numbers. Read them and understand them. Or don't. But it gives you an indication of something that's going on anyway. Alright, across here we go. Centurion rockets in. Breezy. This push on the left flank. Is that the dead tank? That is that's the dead tank, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Lots of dead armor around the field now, folks. Look, it's like cursed. There's tanks, dead tanks everywhere. Alright. Pushing up on this left flank here, Chimera, yet again. And the flank is it's just not, I don't know. I don't think CAV are doing the wrong thing. I think they're just getting slightly outplayed here by Chimera in skills, perhaps. I don't know. Because they're just not able to shut it down properly. But I will say they're getting outplayed in that mid area, as in the front door of their point, you know. So Chimera being able to come in through here is just not acceptable. And the same thing on, Break or Battery, they just came in through here. That's front door stuff. All right, it's just unacceptable. You can't have that. You should always have your front door shot down and then maneuver your troops around to defend the rear attacks and stuff that are going on. But if the enemy push in through your front door, then you haven't got your defense right, and your team needs to work on that a bit. 40 minutes to go, folks. Have CAV got it? Have CAV got anything in their repertoire to try and pull this back? And with it being 40 minutes to go, and the delay is 30 minutes, so I might put up this prediction thing. Here we go. We're going to slap a prediction in, and we'll slap that down. Who's going to win? It is going to be CAV or Chimera. That's the question. Bam. So you can win channel points here. It's just a thing. And there we go. 30 minutes. Got it. There's a prediction up. Who's going to win? That was 30 minutes ago. So the prediction is ending when you hear this. It's a bit weird. But, yeah, that's how it works. So welcome if you're joining me for the first time. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, hang on. We've got to get rid of that. There we go. And we've got that working. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Shots going on down here. I can hear something getting hit, something tank-wise. Bam, there it is. Oh, it's a truck. It's a half track, actually. Just gets picked up by Jesters. That's useful for Chimera because that was putting pressure on. There's a 75 there in the middle of stuff. Don't know what it's doing. Shooting flank shots by the look of that. There she is. She's smoking. So it's been spotted. And it's putting rounds down range again. It's backing off again. We're seeing the CAV tanks push forward. Their infantry get shot. And then the CAV tanks get nailed for their troubles. And have to back off again. And I think that's the combined arm stuff that's not working for CAV. This is a tough old battle here, isn't it? There is plenty going on in here. Let's get in and have a close look at it. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. People dying all over the place. Japa Yuri? Sure. And Saxon gets nailed there. Emma and Diesel trying to push through it against Dark and Japa. Out on the side, Gamer gets picked up. Dark gets picked up. Diesel gets picked up. Bam, bam, bam. 3 kills in a row there. Good stuff here from both teams, fighting hard out on that flank now. The spawns are working out well for CAV in that area. Across this way. They've got, still that front door is not great. What's interesting though is Chimera haven't seen, oh I suppose they're getting picked off there. Japa is doing the right thing. So he's over there being able to shoot anyone that comes up to this area. So they've stopped coming up here, Chimera. But if you look here, there needs to be someone up on that ridge line. That's what's missing from CAV. All right. Y is there now, and he's putting rounds across the side. Okay, back across this way, what do we got? We got a tank there shooting. That's a 75, I'm assuming. Tank's still marked on the left-hand side there of screen. Not sure if that's the same 75 or a different one. Looking down into it, it looks like it's the same one. It's over here now. Oh, there's 2. No, that's 1. Old man blindness. We've got Espartanos pushing in. There's supplies coming down. Tickles is pushing up there. Espartan has got to do his thing here and try and get something working. They've got to try hard here. They've got very little option left. They're almost out of this match completely. Good push here from Chimera. And Breezy's seen the garrison there. Gamer's trying to defend it, but he's going to struggle against that assault player that Breezy is because there's a wheat field in the way. Breezy's going to do the wrong thing here and run out of the wheat field at the wrong time. No, he's managed to pick up Gamer. Did he put his satchel down? Yes, he did. He's actually put his satchel down in the field. Should pick up... Oh, there's a rocket. Someone, Bruto, is shooting at... Well, his own garrison trying to pick up Breezy. Breezy's been picked off there. We'll watch this go out. This is a great little play here. Jimbuck is on the point there. He's not releasing. West is about to be shot. There he goes. Satchel takes it out. Well done, Breezy. And that is the end of the left flank garrison there. And now that 76, I think it was over here somewhere. There it is up there. Shooting out to the side there. Has got a contest with infantry who's going to push around the back here. They've got to shut this down, Cav. They've got a few pushing out there now, still trying to defend it, but the fact that Chimera got all the way up through there past that open field into the wheat field means that Cav again struggling with defense. Nothing on the point at all right now. And look at this here. Because of that pressure out there, Toos now is in next to the 75. 75 has seen him. Knows, oh, Rambo's been nailed again. Rambo not having fun at all. Gamer there. Toos is about to be shot in the back. There's another garrison gone. Toos picks up the garrison on the point by the tanker, Alka, who jumped out of the tank because he saw him. That's not a bad play at all from Alka, because that tank was going to struggle to be finding him. And I don't think Toos would have expected that. So well done to the tanker, Alka. Good play there. King K gets shot. Rambo gets shot. Oh, yeah, nice kills here. They're defending this flank again now. Pretty happy with that. Chimera's still out there doing stuff on that flank. Lots going on everywhere. What have we got going on here? Yeah, look at this. Gave it a minute. And they're back down here on the break course. So Cav not over yet. 34 minutes to go. They've still got time to win this. The prediction was up and running before. All right, so you may have not realised that Cav have still got a chance here, but they do. If you're a Cav supporter, give them what for and get after them. They've got to work hard here. Mauricio is on the point. Pick's trying to push through there. They know there's a chevron lit up. Point will probably not turn over in any way because there's enough Chimera around the zone. There's supplies landed out there, supplies landing out there, supplies going everywhere. Everybody's dropping everything on everybody. Commander out here, look at this. Once this force gets in, it'll start to pop. Panzer IV down onto the point. Mauricio down there, can they stop him? He's only probably a rocketeer. Chud is about to get shot for his trouble. Oh, there, bam, bam. That was a great rocket, but he got picked up by Chud. Chud would have shit himself just slightly then by the rocket that sailed past his face. Mr. Cheese there, the commander of the Chimera team, just finds out that there is actually quite a push going on here. Out on this right flank, there is the garrison there. And, oh, great kill there from 40. He's picked off one. Now, Espartan, who was the one in here before that was actually running around building garrisons, he's got a garrison set up. He's picked up 40. He's locked out that garrison right in front of him. And they've got their own garrison out here. So Chimera are going to have to pull some troops back here. There we are. Centurion and Pick off of an OP have got to sweep back through here and try and clean them out. You can see Chimera just starting to peel back troops now. They've got a tank that was in there before it's pushed north. 2 tanks pushed north. There's a satchel or something that's gone off there. I don't know what that was. Actually, it might have been artillery. Espartan is taking out the garrison. Boom. Mauricio rockets the garrison anyway. It kills his mate. So there's a bit of that. There's a bit of fratricide going on there, and Mauricio gets shot for his trouble. Pick's got to try and find this garrison from the CAV team. There's a Spartan now right beside it. Gets shot in the face. Pick does. Off an OP there. So now they know something's wrong. Scooby's pushing in as well. Lots of artillery landing. Haven't picked up the garrison yet. Scooby's going to come across that, I reckon. Let's have a look back here. He hasn't seen it yet. Just up there on the left somewhere. Scooby looking around the right-hand corner there. Bombs is going to run through. Straight past him, try and see what he can see. And you can see there's a couple of spawns going on here now. Chud's in there as well. So they've sent 3 squad leaders back to see what they need to do here. And they've got to clear this area, Chimera. You can't leave this rot set in here, because they'll keep doing this. The supplies, so they'll have seen that. And I think 40 just found the garrison. Yes, he did. I can see the garrison on the other side of the hedge there. So there's the supplies going below us. No, they're still there. Oh, that's the, sorry, that's the German supplies. What am I thinking? But they can pop another garrison in, and they're just cleaning this out now. There's the OP right there. 40's found that. And Mauricio is just camping nicely there. So most of that has been shut down by Chimera. Yeah, there it goes. They've got a garrison way out here wide. That's great, but not that much use at the moment. But it's something at least. They'll need another one across here, I reckon. And that's where they should have one. It's out in this wheat field next to the Bunnings area. This is Bunnings just here. This wheat field here would be good. Across from Pierre's. Pierre's is down this way, actually. It just gives them some option. There's ammo dropping down here. So Chimera doing a little bit of a settle here, but they've sent a tank onto the point. Chimera. This is funny. Brave, I think is the word I would use. There was a Puma that went in as well, by the look of that. The Panther. Who is this? That's Tickles. Bam, there she goes. The Puma. 1, 2, 3 Rocketeers and an assault guy chasing it. Yeah, it was a short-lived life, that one. Commander orders another Panther. Love it. Okay, have we got an airhead coming in? No, we do not. But CAV are just... They're holding out here. There's an airhead. That is a... Oh, there's a 76 pushing in. That must have helped to kill that Panther. Over here, airhead coming in, being marked by Cheese and Chud. Now, can CAV get the airhead right? The airhead is over here on the left somewhere. There. Cheese has got it right in front of him. And he's going to camp it pretty firmly, I reckon. The bombing run coming in. Here it comes. It's a better bombing run this time from CAV, or is it? Has he timed it right? Has he timed it right? Yes, he has, but he's hit nobody. Chimera too smart for that. Airhead's no good. Oh, that unlucky grenade there. But that airhead's now gone. So CAV tried something, didn't work, but they tried something. And it's been just pure defense for them for most of the match, unfortunately for them. All right, hasn't it? And there's big bada booms coming in. That's the artillery landing now. That would be the CAV artillery. All right, lots going on up here just at the moment. Chimera have been pushed back on this left flank. The CAV have shut this down, this area here. And they got the garrison back up in the wheat field. So well done to them shutting that down. Chimera, I think, to be able to pop this point open. That's a rocket at that tank right there. It's a Stuart. Chimera to pop this point open and finish the match off 5-0. Need to get up on this right-hand side here where we're looking at. So, sorry, I'll just get it back up here. They need to come around this way. They need to pincer that off and close off the spawn. Because that's what's saving CAV at the moment, is the fact that they've got extra spawn from the headquarters, as well as, of course, their garrisons and OPs and stuff like that, right? What would you do if you were CAV right now? Obviously, well, you got to wait another 10 minutes for that airhead to be able to be ready again. But what would you do if you were CAV right now? There's a bombing run coming into Winters. Is this going to be... Oh, that's the... Chimera's throwing everything on this right now. Cheese is about to do a full send. So artillery's going to smash the point. Let's watch this. This is going to be brutal. Absolutely brutal coming in right now. There's a 76 on it. This is a bombing run, a triple artillery. So Cheese has saved some of his resources for this. Here it goes. Bam, there is the artillery. There's the bombing run landing, and there's the artillery landing as well now. You've got a couple of kills so far. That tank now is running firmly. It's gone straight over the top of the 76. Won't kill it. I think it damages it. I can't remember. Yes, it does. Yeah, a little bit of damage on the 76 now. So that's going to make them have to think about what they can do here, right? Here we go. That's artillery landing all over it now. Look at that. It's Chimera wave of troops coming forward here. But did the bombing run or the... Yeah, see, it missed the garrison. So that garrison still being up there. Just to the left of screen where Mauricio is. Oh! Where Mauricio was. Jesus, wet. Where Mauricio was is where the garrison currently still is. Alright? That's terrible. That is so terrible. That was just unlucky timing for him. And it's that just shouted out to my daughter and she's on words on stream. Oh my. Alright, so I've been playing a bit of Arena Breakout Infinite with her and her crew. That's been a bit of fun. Anyway, so 25 to go. Chimera front dooring again. Good stuff from them. 76 takes a rocket from Rambo. Rambo getting shot at now. He's got some infantry with him as well. Gang and Diesel. Or Rambo hits the trench there. This is good stuff here. Grenades going off. Gang's in amongst it. Y, Dark, and Duke and Game are all in there. Rambo gets picked off. Toos and Diesel now. Oh, good kill there from Toos. Another one. 76 is pulling away. Toos is now dropped. This Chimera push on the front door. Not bad, but Cav is shutting it down well. Oh, over the side here. That was a big kill. That was a 70s. That's a Tiger. No, it's not. That was a 76. What on earth? It looked like a Tiger from the top. 76 down. Was that I'm busy satcheling it? We could probably check that actually. Let's have a look. Anti-tank. You can't see another melee kill in there, by the way. I love it. No satchel kills coming up. So it was something else then. Alright. The numbers are 150 different, so it's about the same. Alright, about the same as it was before, so it's not, you know, there's a Panther coming in. Cav are holding here. This is good. Chimera probably should have sent this tank around this flank with that bombing run and the artillery. So they just didn't quite get that all right and locked in together. There's the 76 now. It's shooting God knows what in front of it, but it has no idea there's a Panther out there on the flank. And you can see it, the Panther at 1 o'clock. Rambo lobs a rocket into the 76 he was chasing before. 76 gets its crew member back in. They're going to have to yeet out of there, which they are now. There's another one from Rambo. Rambo watching that tank look towards him now. The Panther misses. Probably a marker down there, and it just shot blindly through the hedgerow. West is out there on the flank trying to shoot infantry. Rambo down now. The smoke is just in the wrong spot for that Panther. Gang has thrown smoke to try and get forward, which he does, but it means the Panther can't see the 76. There it does though now. The 76 backing up into view by the Panther, and the Panther gets the kill. Who's on that one? It's a Grug and... Oh, look at this. Look at this, folks. Mario Kart, Tickles, and Peter all pushing in on the outside here. 2 Panthers and a Panzer IV. Chimera looking to shut this down. They got rid of that tank. This will be GG's, folks. We're going to go 5. These 3 tanks alone are enough weight to take this out. And Cav, they've got one guy doing his thing, still trying desperately to push something around the back here. That's good play. And Spartan around the back as well, but what they don't realize is there's a 3 tank push after that 76 kill. There's a 3 tank push coming in now, and oh, this is all over, folks. Look at this. Those tanks should push right in right now and close the match off. Japa, who's been defending so vigorously all match, and Bruto, they've got all the work to do now to try and shut this down. I just don't think it's going to happen at all. They've just got way too much happening. Bam, that's something over the back there just got shot. Not sure what, but it's gone. I think it might have been a supply truck. A Panther 4 now pushing in. The Panzer 4 racing around the back. There's the nodes are untouchable, of course. Panther on the point itself. That cap happening on the other point. Chimera don't care. They front doored with 3 tanks on the left flank as well. And it's GG's 5-0 here to Chimera. What a great match, though. With, 60, 70 minutes into the match, Chimera did that beautiful, beautiful push. And it's Blue Rose Jelly, who I haven't seen for friggin' ever. Hello, hello. One of my all-time favourite streamers I used to work with on Hell Let You Loose many years ago. Yes, Blue, I'm back into it. 30-minute delay. And that's a Chimera 5-0 right there, folks. Bam. So, what do we got there? Wow, here we go. Let's give it to... Who are we going to give it to? Breezy, I think it was I was going to give it to. Yeah, we'll give it to Breezy. There you go. Well played, Breezy. We'll put the music back on now. There's our music. Turn the in-game sound off. Wow, what a match, folks. And we'll look at the stats real quick here. Take a bit of a sneaky peek at what happened there. Take a look at individuals. We'll have a few dropping off already. All right. Good match. It's Blue. Yeah, you're right. So it's Blue. You still streaming, Blue? I'm going to ask. And there you go. I pulled up that as well. What the hell? That's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. I can pop that away. All right. So there it is, folks. If the seasonal does go ahead, the match that's supposed to start in about an hour's time, I will stream that. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's a forfeit. Check my stuff online. Otherwise, thanks very much. We will do a raid if there's one around. Get back to this screen first. So there you go. So we will, I'm just doing a quick type here. There we go. Good to have you here with me. If we have a raid up, we'll go and do that. Otherwise, take care. You'll see me again in the next couple of weeks doing more streams. Love you over here. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye for now.